Don't we all just wish we were in the world of Die Buster? It's just so cool. It's grooving, if you know what I mean. It's an impromptu stream. Well, actually, I decided to stream probably 40 minutes ago. I was watching a Sherlock episode because, I got to do that shit. And, I'm not going to watch it all in one sitting. What does it think? What do you think? It's a fucking good show or something? Fucking hour and a half long episodes every time? Fucking with me. So I decided, fuck it, I don't think I'm going to make any progress on videos tonight. I'm a little bored and a little sleepy. So let's just do a stream instead. Hey, I accidentally turned it up in my headphones rather than down. There's things to do. There's videos to watch. Miller the Killer says yay. Oh, and to address the elephant in the room, the titular title, the thumbnail, here's just a great Chainsaw Man chapter review. 44 minutes long, ready to go. Oh, no thumbnail. Alita Ree, you'll hear at the beginning of this video, says, I've only got 40 minutes to record. So I assumed, obviously, that Alita Ree had a doctor's appointment, or he had a very important call he had to make with his accountant. Alita Ree is rich, of course. Or maybe his mother, she's dying or something. He needs to call. No, Alita Ree had to play fucking video games with his friends, so he hurried along my goddamn Chainsaw Man review, and right now he's still playing, and he hasn't made me a goddamn thumbnail. So this goddamn video is just sitting here. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that, huh? Oh, you want to see behind the scenes on YouTube? So you click reuse details because you love to reuse some details. Click on the last Chainsaw Man chapter review. Oh, here it is. She's a Saint. That one's funny. That's a Sopranos reference. You do this. Now you got to make sure you change the number. Sometimes I forget. And then we got to change the title. So this one was about Denji Saw Man. Hilarious. Now, the ties that bind, that's a Pokemon reference, the Pokemon anime. So we're going to say, can you believe this guy? That's in reference to Alita Ree. So now we're all set, besides the thumbnail. See, it already adds it to the playlist and everything. Oh, hold on, you got to go, no, it's not for kids. And then you got to import your video elements from a previous video, which is the little thing that pops up at the very end. Now we're going to want to click on the Chainsaw Man one. So you see from here to here, it's going to do the thingy. And then you click Go Public. But we can't because we don't have a thumbnail because Alita Ree is slacking on his duties. Oh, did he control the Vegeta form like I said he would? Yeah, kinda. Well, mate, that's what it's implied with the last panel. But who gives a fuck about Chainsaw Man? I finished The Sopranos last night. Yippee! That means I have to watch shitty Sherlock now. Boo. But then afterwards, I can watch The Great Naruto. Now, I'm looking down here in this corner here, and I'm seeing 2 bars of internet. And that's not good. My internet has been shit for like a month and a half, and I don't know what's happening. But we're green over here, so the wise people in chat will have to let me know if we fucked this shit up. We haven't streamed in a while, huh? So we watched I Saw the TV Glow. We rewatched Blonde, and Alita Ree said it was 5 stars. He's not all bad, that Alita Ree. I gotta watch this shitty anime thing, mostly so I can watch Alita Ree's reaction to it. Claymore we've definitely talked about, so that's a bunch of stuff. I was trying to rage bait Miller with my great list, my great ranking, because he said the Naruto one was boring, and it was my number one, but he didn't even care enough to get mad at me, so what the fuck's going on there? We got the Buggy video, which isn't doing so well. But it did take like a day for the other one to do well. So, and just like that, we've covered another arc. I was supposed to say conquered another arc. And just like that, we've covered another arc in Piece 1 by Oda Etchi. Now, that was a pretty funny joke. I've read chapters 8 through 20. This video was weird because I finished Orange Town and I felt like nothing. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to make a video about this? I think I stumbled into a good point about how Orange Town is the only arc that doesn't explore the backstory of one of the Straw Hat members, and maybe that's why it's bad because the flashback is buggy instead. And I just didn't think the comedy was as snappy. I literally don't know what that is. It could have literally just been I was tired while reading it or something. But then I tried to make up that Nami was bad, which I think I did fail. Like, Nami was introduced, I'm like, this isn't I feel like I should be mocking out the great Nami is around. But it really isn't that. And that is kind of the way Nami is introduced. She's just kind of there. She's kind of annoying. She doesn't like Luffy. Um, and then obviously, I nearly said Alabasta. Arlong Park is her arc. I'm very excited for Baratier. Um, I have a suspicion that it might like be my favorite. Remember that last moment in Baratier where Sanji like has a smoke in like the thing before he leaves, and it's like this quiet moment, and then he goes outside and he screams and he cries. That's like the greatest moment in One Piece ever. Um, Surat Village is a little daunting because I'm really not that excited because I do feel like I know too much of it because I made this video. This video was 5 years ago. I'm going to kill myself now. Don't worry, everything's going to change in 2026, all right? I'm not going to seem like I'm living in the same position as I was 5 years ago. What a good thumbnail, by the way, by Bacon. Is before our lead re-encountered and ruined our lives. But Baratie I'm very excited for, and I'm very excited for all of A Baroque works. The rest, Arlong Park is boring and long, and Syrup Village is very familiar, so we'll see. Also, I do want to keep reading this physically. It's a very bad investment. Because the 3 versions are... So I own volumes 1 through 6 of One Piece physically. I own the first 3 volumes, like, individually, and then I have that 4 to 6, like, omnibus thing. I have to read the omnibus and see how I feel about it, but I feel like that's, like, shit. I hate them. I'm pretty sure. So I would want to buy them all physically, individually, which is like $11 a pop minimum, I think. Then I also have to find somewhere to put them. And also, I don't know where I'm going to be living, like, for the foreseeable future. I do think it would help. I do think I will be more likely to continue reading. If I buy them physically. But it's just, like, I do have the money. But it's like, I could be spending it in other places and stuff like that anyway. Where are we up to in chat? The top 3 are sisters, woke up as a girl, and maybe Shikaku. The top 3 are sisters, woke up as a girl. Woke up to a girl is, like, boring. Shikaku's good, and the sisters one is good. I even said in the video the sisters one might actually be the best one. I might be lying. You didn't cry at the dog part? It's very funny, because I think I just had the anime in my head. Like, there is no dog flashback. There's, like, 3 panels of his, like, backstory with the dude. Which is very interesting. And it's very understated. And I think it's... all I think about when I think about any sad dog is just the Futurama episode, which I don't even remember that well. And I remember thinking it was sad when I was a kid, but I don't know. When it's, like, burning, it's kind of, like, confronting that the whole thing is burnt down, because you're sure they're going to defend it. There is a very interesting, like, everybody's treasure gets, like, molested in this arc. Like, Luffy's hat gets stabbed, which is crazy. But, like, everybody's treasure, like, part of the point of the treasure thematic thing is that, like, it doesn't matter if, like, your treasure gets, like, destroyed and taken. Like, the important part is standing up for it, even if you, like, fail to save it or whatever. Which is very interesting. There's a lot of toxic masculinity in One Piece, and that's why we like it, right? Sick of this feminist shit. See this Fujimoto nonsense? We're sick of it. But Miller said, you didn't cry at the dog part. I've never cried at One Piece. I'm not a little pussy. When was the last time I cried at anything? I used to pretend, and Miller the Killer did this to me, I'm pretty sure. I used to try to cry at moments that I thought were good to prove that they were good. So I don't know if I've ever cried at anything, is what I'm trying to say. All those other moments were just fake, you know. I was just pretending. I was just laughing. Like when Casca came back. Or when... I think I cried at Mad Men. How gay. How lame. I think the My Way Mad Men scene makes me cry. I haven't watched it in a while. There's other ones too, I think. But I can't fucking remember. Oh, the Bert moment sometimes, I think. Mad Men's the best. But everything else sucks, so. Luffy versus Buggy is good action, like when Luffy redirects himself midair. That is also, like, 5 pages, their fight, which is very interesting. Like, I like it. I don't want to fucking watch a dumb fight. It might be, like, a chapter and a half. But it is really short. Like, I remembered it being more dragged out, like, all of them. All the fights are, like, 5 pages. Like, Luffy just, like, one-shots the lion dude. Zoro, like, pretends like he's fighting the biker dude, and then just beats him. It's odd. It's not what I remembered at all. Sanji's just the best. No, Sanji is tied last for the best Straw Hat. Think about how much easier it'd be to catch up if it was 5 years ago versus now. Lol. If we get up to Wano, it's not gonna be like, man, I would have been finished right now if I watched. It's like it's already finished. If I get to like Marineford, it's already finished. Buy the box sets. No, because that exacerbates the first issue, which is where the fuck do I put this shit? Also, it's a big package, and it's embarrassing to buy these things, so I'm not gonna fucking notify everybody. If it's just like individual books at a time, which it wouldn't be, it would have to be like 3 at a time. I can like hide it, you know? They'll never know. But I don't know. I could also like go to the public library and just like read them. I'm sure they have them. But anyway, Lil Bro just kicked out of not being... Little Bro getting kicked out for not being a famous YouTuber? What happened? Me? Oh, is that why I'm leaving? That is true. Luffy punching Mochi looks cool. Oh yeah, he does that twice too. Well, I think the second time maybe he kicks him. But true. This video was really short. I didn't expect it to be this short. I recorded it. Oh, this one was actually scripted too. No, this is the Shitty Denji video that I'm ignoring by streaming right now. No, not Shitty Sherlock. Like, and it's just one draft. I didn't edit this at all. But I just, like, typed out immediately what I thought of. And then that was it. So that's about 3 minutes. So we need, like, 2 pages. Or maybe I'll go back to this note format. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like after this. Do I have to go back and watch this video again? Is it cringe? I don't know. It's like in that middle period. Actually, I think it is 2020, right? 5 years ago would seem, which I think of as cringe because that's like the Griffith video, and the Griffith video is really cringe. Anyway, I don't know. I do think once you hit Thriller Bark, you're probably set. I mean, it's just getting through, well, I don't know. It's like Skypiea, but then it's like, I have trepidations about Water 7. I'm like, I'm not going to like this fucking arc. But I probably would. Frankie is like the Straw Hat I probably like the idea of the least. So there's that. There's like Usopp and Luffy fighting, which I don't particularly care about. Robin, I guess I might care about. But like lots of fights against army dudes, yikes, cringe. So yes, after that it's like good. But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Like Skypiea was good. I just got distracted a bunch. Anyway. Oh, my third and final successful attempt to start the Platinum Trophy friend. Platinum Trophy friend. Because I spelt platinum wrong. Not just thread wrong. So I had to copy it and get out of there. Fuck, I haven't streamed in so long. We did a Claymore tier list. That one guy that comments on all of our Claymore videos. This was bait for Mia to retweet it, by the way, which Mia didn't do. Unbelievable. But also, all these came out. I don't think I've checked the comments on these. There's so much retarded Twitter discourse. I've never talked about the Fujimoto thing. Me and Alita refused to talk about it in our video today. Like, I brought up one Reddit thread talking about it, and it was bad. So that was funny. And there we did stream. What is this? Oh yeah, the funny Mushoku Tensei discourse that was happening. Ay. So much has happened. What is this nonsense? Buggy the Clown. Nobody's left a comment yet. How am I supposed to know if it was a great video or not? But yeah, this one dude commented on everything. Oh, Mia and Bacon reacted to the Totally Mark video. I think I watched like 20 minutes of it. I intend on watching the whole thing, but it's definitely something I could definitely see myself forgetting about and never watching. I don't know. The Totally Mark video seems completely boring from the beginning part that I saw. So, oh, this guy was linking a bunch of videos. And he linked like a manga music video from like 17 years ago that was really good. No, this is like a fan animation. Let's see. Nope, that's a channel. Nope, that's a little fan edit. Nope, that's a cosplay. Is this it? 17 years ago? This is it! Like, this is like crazy. First of all, how did you get relatively good-looking Claymore Rip 17 years ago? We're gonna see YouTube videos that were uploaded 20... Well, holy shit, that's this year we would have seen that. Because YouTube started in 2005, right? This is crazy. I was looking at a video the other day that came out in like 2012 that I liked. I was like, man, 2012. That's insane. Like 2008, I don't even know if I have reliable memories from 2008. Well, I guess you never have reliable memories, huh? And I probably do from 2008. I'm being dramatic. How did he do this in... What's that shitty one you had to use in like primary school to make like a slideshow? Windows Movie Maker. Premiere didn't exist back then. Oh yeah. Claymore Girl. Oh yeah. Also, like, I guess the manga, the manga's like halfway through at this point. So it's interesting that they even have post-time skip images. What a bop. Look at this sliding and this coloring. You didn't know they had this on YouTube 20 years ago? I think there's like a crop job at some point that I was like, you can't crop things in 2008. I swear there was. But epic. What the fuck were you doing in 2008? Nothing. Anyway. Oh, this one didn't get too many views, huh? It did get a lot of comments, though. From, like, more mixed people. I did explain the Claymore ending to Miller in DMs, which is hilarious, because it is very funny. But I guess I'll refrain from doing it here. It is crazy that we did 3 of these last month. Because it felt like there was a big gap between these two, which there was. There was like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Oh. There's also Twitch recap shit. 2025, the year they came together never before. What? This year we came together like never before to stream, hang, and co-create. Let's recap, shall we? I love Twitch. What was I up to in chat? How do you feel about Reese being a porn star entering Fujimoto canon? I mean, it's pretty funny. I mean, I don't remember which one of you two idiots was saying this, but obviously, if it's based off a porn actress, I think that's epic. But I think it was Heath on Twitter was like, Fujimoto fans are so retarded. They can't, like, you should obviously be arguing that it's not true and not that, like, it's true and you like it or whatever. But I disagree with that at all. I think it's sick. Also, there is the Makima panel that looks like the porn meme. Where it's like her on the couch surrounded by a bunch of like mean-looking dudes behind her, which I'm pretty sure is a reference, at least to the meme, if not the actual fucking porn video. I don't even know if that's a real porn video. So that's funny, but epic. Water 7, 120 chapters, but that's like 2 arcs, right? Water 7 and Ennie's Lobby. Oh, which one's the first one? No, Water 7 is the town. Ennie's Lobby is the, what is it? Just the camp? It's not a prison, right? That's Impel Down. You know, I am forgetting things, because before I was like, is Thriller pre or post time skip? And it's definitely pre, because it's pre, Marine Forward. But after Water 7, I was like, oh, what comes next? So there you go. Can't believe you got banned, Lamau. On Twitter? True. Heath got me banned. Mark DM'd me asking for some constructive criticism. That's not true, but that is funny, because totally, where is it? Whose channel was it even on? Was it on Shitty Jarky Bacon's channel? He had the thing. Was it on Leftover Bacon, or was it just on Jarky Bacon? It was the first thing that popped up, but now I gotta click over. Not shorts. Oh my god, Bacon has shorts? Oh my god, he's done 2 streams. One was a year ago, though. Oh, an error occurred. Are we still live? I think so. Look, oh, I was watching it on this account, so you can see exactly where I was up to. But yes, totally not Mark is here leaving a comment. I appreciate up the write-up, Ghost. It means to suggest a reading. I'm by no means trying to suggest a reading. It is funny because Mir at the beginning of this is like, I'm a big Totally Not Mark fan. I love his videos. So it was really funny. But true. Totally Not Mark heard the name Miller the Killer. He didn't hear the name Kyle Entertainment in here. These idiots need to remember where they come from. I should be entrenched at the top of Jarky Bacon. Jarky Bacon was making videos before me, huh? I don't know. I don't think you should be promoting real porn star and video in kids magazine. I don't give a fuck. Now, also, kids shouldn't read Chainsaw Man. We already talked about this in our great Rees, what do you call it? What was that thing? A movie review. And so it's okay to promote violence to children, but not sexuality. Embarrassing. It's okay to have women get groped constantly, but not have a design reminiscent of a woman taking power and getting paid for her own body. Interesting. Oh. Also, you watched pornography. Denji got a hand job. What about the kids watching that, huh? This is where... Oh, let's just look at these fucking embarrassing stats. High scores. Hours streamed, 89. Total streamed, 72. What the fuck is this shit doing coming out at the beginning of December, by the way? That's really fucking annoying. So what, these count for next year? Distinct days streamed, 74. This is not a big number. This is kind of a crazy number. There's no way this is true, right? Is this I've watched or actually streamed? I think it's streamed, right? Yeah, it has to be. Like, on the PowerPoint, aren't always like 5 streams happen this month? And what would that be? 60 total? So I guess maybe it's like 6? I guess that's not that crazy. Hours watched? This is not a lot at all. Top category, just chatting. Your top stream was 10 viewers based. Top tags, English. Chats received. That's kind of low, huh? Top channel emotes. This is all Heath's doing. I never see anybody use the Oscar one. Your biggest fans. Oh my god. Kinosa Works, Miller the Killer, Elite RE1, CeeLo Pilled the Cabrid, and Mr. Gems. My only fans. Hype happenings. New followers 12. New subscribers 1. Who the fuck was a new subscriber? Did CeeLo Pilled gift somebody? Chat badged unlocked. Epic. Share your recap. What's this fucking meat doing here? Incredible stuff. Aren't we all very... How did you get 12 new followers? Aliru, as the fuck is my thumbnail? Bro didn't even stream 100 hours. You know, if you put in all the man hours I put on Elite RE streams, I think you can chuck that up to about 200 hours. Though remember last time when Elite RE streamed and he set it all up for me to join and then he just watched Jujutsu Kaisen videos the whole time? That was pretty embarrassing. I watched some great blonde videos. Maybe we can watch one here today. I don't know if we'll have time. We got so much to talk about. It's really funny thinking about how a 10-year-old... Huh! Let me restart that. It is really funny thinking about like a 10-year-old reading like a modern Hunter x Hunter or One Piece chapter and being bored out of their mind. It is interesting, huh? I wonder... Like, it has to still be that like most of their sales are for kids, right? But it would be interesting to see the breakdown of like the demographics. Like in Japan, is it just kids? And over here, it's just man children that read Weekly Shonen Jump? It's very embarrassing. None of us should do it. I guess it's just, it has to have mass appeal at something. Like, what would you say for Marvel? It's probably just equal across all demographics, right? I feel like everybody, like my mom likes Marvel movies. My little brother does, though he would be in the same camp as me, but I'm assuming kids do too. What the fuck is Marvel doing? Like, wrap it up, kids. Marvel's over. Stop making movies, you fucking retards, or start the whole thing again. It's too complicated. Anyway. I'm making the thumbnail now. Well, I can't have the video go live until I finish streaming, of course. Everybody will leave to watch our great Chainsaw Man chapter review. Like a kid would like the Guna manga more than the super long-running ones. I mean, kids are always going to like Guna mangas, right? Kids love sneaking away porno magazines. I've seen Cowboy Bebop. That's My favorite part of the wrestling shows when I was 10 years old was the bikini contest. They might, like, actually get naked this time, I would say to myself, but they never did. It is very weird, those, like, being a sexual being from, like, ages 9 to what? Or maybe, like, 8 till 11, where you don't even know why you're, like, really interested, and you don't really understand what's happening, but you're really interested when a lady is nearly naked. I remember watching wrestling pay-per-views, and I don't know how I intellectualized that to myself, but I'm sure there's like a million university papers written about this or something. The Sopranos is about that, you know? You want to fuck your mother and your sister, but you can't, and that's why you're miserable. I finished The Sopranos, can you believe it? Very weird ending. I don't know how I felt. I think I'm gonna do a Sopranos ranking video. I don't know why I'm opening this up. Also, we might watch this trailer because Mother's Basement won't shut the fuck up about this goddamn video, this anime. And I think Elite already watched it, but I actually want to watch this trailer, I think. But also, we're doing an Elite cosplay talking about trailers. Why do I have this Intergalactic? Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, is connected to The Last of Us? That would be funny. This Japanese song, depression song that saved Gen Z. Did I open these in my own time? These don't seem like stream videos at all. I think there were, like... Let me look at the Elite RE Discord server and all the funny videos I sent. And let's watch them now. Because I think there was a Chibi Reviews one. What is in here? Why I love and hate Chainsaw Man Part 2. This is more an Elite RE video. Look how long it is. We don't have time. How new characters save anime's best trope. My goodness. One Piece, the problem with death in shonen. Oh my goodness. Did you see Metroid got its reviews today or something? And it didn't get any 10s. So, you know, Metroid's washed. Miller the Killer in shambles. Oh, I watched the video of the Kind of Funny guys reacting to this list. But it doesn't look like there's too much in here either. I swore there was. Mr. Gems is in chat. Oh my god, we just did our Twitch recap where it went over all our favorite fans, and I think literally all of them are here right now. This is a very special moment. But Mr. Gems says, hi, Mr. ENT. That's me. Did you see Mother's Basement sucking up to San? Hey, buddy, I like One Piece too. It is pretty embarrassing. As far as I know, they've never actually collaborated or anything like that, right? So it is just him, like, trying to get attention on Twitter. Not a good look, Chief. Fuck, I was going to check something. Oh, it's a Leary silly, Oh, let's bring up the Excel spreadsheets. I made a collab one. No, why are we doing this? I made a collab table. We can get a Leary's opinion on this in real time. Look, we've got Sherlock with Elite RE, Naruto with Elite RE, Revolutionary Girl Utano with Elite RE, the Monster Anime with Elite RE. Look, me and my computer inside is like that. And then we've got some short ones. Bochi the Rock, Sunny Boy, Devilman Crybaby / Devilman OVAs. Then we got Jockey Bacon. We got Steins Gate Zero we got to do. And then Jockey Bacon wants to do Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I kind of want to do that. I'm not supposed to spoil this. Me and Mia are going to have a meeting where we both bring 5 manga to the table. And we'll see if we have any overlapping ones. Or if we have any, or we're going to convince each other of which one to do. And Mia's not going to watch this stream, so we're fine. But we have Nana, 21 volumes. Tokyo Ghoul, 14 volumes. Very short, weird. Beastars, 22 volumes. Fruit Baskets, 23 volumes. And Yu Yu Hakusho. I probably want to do either the top 2 or Yu Yu Hakusho, I think would be fun. It's also very short. Claymore being 27 volumes and feeling relatively short is like crazy. Because Monster was longer, right? So these fucking manga, you can finish these things in 3 fucking videos. Then we got Razafan, which I think what's going to happen is we're going to do Evangelion. We're going to take a break. We're going to do Fooly Cooly. Alita can wait on the bench. Then we're going to do the Ava rebuilds. And then I'm going to try and convince somebody to do Razafan. And I feel like the only one that's going to want to do it is Mia. So that's why that's in this section. There's also the Sopranos thing, which will probably happen. And what's the best thing about this? And what... I'm contemplating... Well, I have contemplated. I'm not actually going to do it. I really don't... I'm not going to rewatch The Sopranos when we do it. Like, I know every episode off by heart now. And I do for Ava, but I think I should probably rewatch Ava. It's been like 2 years or something, I think. And then we've got Unassigned, which is Bakano and Uzumaki. Me and Bacon just doing Bakano would probably make a lot of sense. I kind of want to do it with everybody because I think Bakano is relatively interesting. I literally wanted to do Uzumaki at some point. I don't know what everybody else's status is on that, so we'll see. But I think I'm not forgetting anything. Looks like you've got space to do Gurren Lagann with Bacon. That probably would be who I would do it with, right? I just don't want to. Kill la Kill is more likely than Gurren Lagann, I think. I don't know. Keep asking, Mr. Gems. One day you'll get a slightly different answer, maybe. But I made that anyway. What was I doing? Oh, is there other spreadsheets I'm gonna get up? Not really. Hold on. You're getting guts for a second while I look at the videos. I probably. Oh, hold on. You can get this beautiful tree animation. Yeah, but Kill la Kill came out after, so you got to do Gurren Lagann first. Good point. But also, I don't know if I care that much. Let's look at this great list of videos I sent Elite and use it for my own stream. This, first of all, there's this video that I linked that's definitely changed its title and now is something boring. Everything that's so awful about Blonde in 1 minute, we can watch that one. That's a good one. It's only a 1 minute investment. Oh, I forgot you've got to open this. Shut up! No, I clicked the wrong thing. Chainsaw Man author's mistake. Oh no, Elite has to watch that one. That one was funny. Chibi reviews. Oh no, it was Miller the Killer linking these ones. And then linking a bunch of Alexander videos. We can check out Chibi by ourselves. So actually, there wasn't shit there, so we really didn't have to do that. Do I want to watch this one video, now that I think about it? Maybe not. I do want to watch the Chibi reviews video on the top 50 arcs of all time. Let's watch that. Oh, I watched another video that was like, the top 50 fictional works of all time, and it was all old shit, so that was boring. Chibi Review sucks? Did I search that, or is that an actual thingy? I think what Chibi Reviews will be at a weird intersection in this Fujimoto drama, and I think that would be really funny. Activist Karens are trying to ban Chainsaw Man and ruin Fujimoto's life. We'll see. We won, but anime can still be ruined if we stop. Oh my goodness, did you see that there was AI dubs? And it is really funny because it's a lot of people that are being confronted with the fact that most people just don't care about anything, and they will just watch an AI dub and probably not even realize it, even though it is like people just don't understand that people's like recognition of things is completely different to theirs. Also, Mother's Basement did a Mad Men tweet where apparently on the new Mad Men HBO remaster, they like did widescreen and they forgot to crop out this dude who's making Roger puke here apparently. So that's pretty funny if that's true. The new 4K transfer of Mad Men on HBO, which I feel like it's crazy if it's on HBO, but Mad Men constantly swaps which streaming service it's on, which seems to indicate that it's like reoccurringly popular because it'll be on Netflix for like 6 months, then it'll be on Stan for 6 months, and then it'll be on apparently HBO. But true. That's not cool. And what Red Letter Media would complain about this with Star Trek or whatever. This is the original scene, guys. Really important. Hey, that's interesting. Did they just crop them out? Because look. The plant. Crazy. Update to the no post-production edits problem carries over into season 2. Oh, that's right. This is a first season episode, I think. What's going on here? Oh, is that not supposed to be there? Oh, it's like a digital screen that was probably taken out or something. I don't know. But that's funny, and most people probably wouldn't notice or care, so too bad. Oh, and this is the thing we're going to watch that Mother's Basement keeps fucking jerking off. Kelsey Smith, my biggest fan, like in all my live tweets. Anyway, top 50 arcs. This is going to be great. Oh my god, did you see Alexander's top arcs? Yes, Miller, I see everything you post. If you can link a video, we can scroll through it if you want. but it was pretty awful. I didn't like the look of it at all. Crazy thing that most people in the world are actually just idiots. Well, you're probably you're probably an idiot on a bunch of things they would recognize and notice that you just go through life never noticing. Like you might walk through your house and it might be all fucked up, and you're like, this ceiling connector thing is no good here, but you wouldn't know. But this great carpenter would know, but he doesn't know anything about voice acting, so he just thinks the AA dub is how normal things sound. It's so funny that you can just put effort into an AI dub, but this one had literally zero effort. It is possible. The one clip I heard from it didn't sound good. You start to notice when you're in the workforce and you speak to people who can barely function. I don't know. Most of the time, it's just lazy people, I feel like, in the workforce. It's not like idiots. But anyway, Miller the Killer is linking it. So true, so base car. Yeah, I just have such great perspective here. I'm just so locked in. And I'm not going to let you slander people as idiots, But I do hate all people. They piss me off. So does he construct this list over... Constructing lists, I've learned, is really fun to watch. I linked Miller the one kind of funny game where it's just Colin talking about all the games he likes for like 3 hours or whatever it was. It was great. Like having an Excel spreadsheet up and just adding video games and being like, man, this game's fucking epic though, huh? Is like the best thing. So if that's what he's doing here, we respect it. Also, where's my cool fan base that's going to make me animated pixel art for my intro? All I got is Elite Ari's tree. No, he's already made it. Does he just go through it? This is boring. Hunter exam. That arc was lame. Chunin exams was better, including Konoha Crush. So that's kind of 2 arcs, but that's pretty cool. L versus Kira. It's so weird. Like, nothing that, like... This is only long-running shonen or long-running series. Berserk is allowed to be counted in this. But Death Note is not allowed to be counted in this. Terrible choice there. Hey, I'm trying to watch here. Or did he just change it? No, he's just adding things. Is he slowly revealing the list by typing them on? That's funny. Greed Island, true. Gintama's allowed to be on here. That's like a long series. He's still talking, or he's changing it up or something. He's still talking about the same ones. Oh boy tier. Oh my god, I'm trying to read that bottom one. Monogatari series, Haikyuu, 100... Oh, I already read off these. Pre-time skip. Gurren Lagann is not on this. Gurren Lagann does not have arcs. Farming Vagabond. Koujuru Vagabond. How come nobody's ever made a Vagabond video essay? Anybody ever notice that? Tokyo Expedition Haikyuu. Re/Bomb Devil Chainsaw Man. I don't even know if Chainsaw Man counts. First of all, International Assassins. Wait, why is this a one big arc? Why is he cheating like this? Or is he going to choose between them right now? Is that what's happening? There's no way he just put, like, the whole second half and counted it as one arc. He did, I guess. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is just one long arc, so this is ridiculous. Fantasia Berserk? People say Fantasia's over, I don't believe them. We're still doing... Oh no, Uprising has been added. Is this the anime? Clash of the Titans? Uprising is cool. If I ever do actually reread Attack on Titan, Uprising is the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's like the one with the most stuff I've probably forgotten, especially in the manga. Jujutsu Kaisen shouldn't be on this list. It's embarrassing. Kagurabachi. We're going to read this stupid series one day. We're going to try it at least. It's going to be the next big thing, all right? So you want to be in it from the ground floor, like Tony Soprano says. Bleach. Isn't it funny that I have no idea what Bleach is? Probably not happening. I have Munich and Monster is like, I don't remember any Monster arc. Like, if you said... Like, I saw one of them was High, and it was just the last arc, and it was, like, they're constantly named after locations. Munich, I'm assuming, is the one Tenma is barely in, and that is probably the best one, I guess. I remember the one where they're, like, all the Nazis are trying to kill all the Turks, and Tenma put out a fire or something. That was cool. Isn't it so fucking... Isn't Monster the lamest fucking manga of all time? Where everything that's set up to be cool is immediately fucking boring and there's no reveal to it? Oh, it's like Attack on Titan levels of bad. I'm trying to skip here. Monster fucking sucks. The Tale of Jiraiya the Gallant is a shit name for that arc, but... I mean, if you... First of all, that's just the pain arc. And now I'm annoyed that it's not, like, in the top 10. Fucking Naruto hatred. Thinks fucking One Piece is good, but puts Naruto at 43. What are we doing here? Where's part 2, Miller? I know this is only part 1, because we're nearly done and we're up to 3. Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul's good, we know it. We're going to read it with Mia. Water 7? About fucking Naruto? Disgusting. Jujutsu Kaisen is back. Akanabashi. That's not even a fighting manga, so it doesn't have arcs. Where are we up to here? Beastars. Epic. And Jujutsu Kaisen again. Where's the second one? Alexander Vods. Arcane Season 2. Yeah, Arcane was... Miller! Send me a screenshot or something. Millions. Gurren Lagann spotted. It's not true. Ciclet already animated you, Kyle. He did? He prepared in advance. So true, so base. True. Did you see Critical said Freerun is good after he gave it a second chance? I didn't know he said it was bad initially. It is crazy that people like Freerun. Seems boring. Oh, I nearly put Freerun on here, but I decided to do things that are finished. Because otherwise it would probably be like Dan to Dan or Freerun that we would do, I think. International Assassins is such a clear, self-contained arc, Lamau. That is true. The one with the lesbians is the best part of AOT. That would be Clash of the Titans. Hoshi no Kuni based. What is that? Fucking Ni no Kuni? What are we collecting Pokemons here? That was a great joke I just did. There's like a thing. Oh, it's just Land of the Lustrous. How about you speak English, Mr. Gems? I'm pretty sure he says Naruto is a 10 and One Piece is a 9 for now. Epic! We love that guy. Now Miller is linking a Twitch thing, and I'm assuming this is also a DM from Miller the Killer. It's not just Minty fucking with me or something. No, it's Elite RE with his thumbnail. So Miller the Killer must be linking a thing. Hold on, I'm saving the thumbnail. Nobody's allowed to leave if I make this fucking Chainsaw Man video real. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're taking. Oh my god, it's Charlie. I was wrong about this show. You'll never catch me saying those fucking words. I'll tell you that much. Took him 8 hours to go through the arc list. I wonder what he says about them. Does he actually say things about things in his arc ranking things, unlike his fucking videos? I just saw Lost Children. Okay, this is vaguely where we were up to. Lost Children Berserk, also technically not its own arc, but I usually count it as its own arc because I like to. Oh, we're uploading our Chainsaw Man video. Now, I don't have anything saved on this computer that I wouldn't want seen, right? Let's just do it in case. God, if I ever stream from my computer, I do have to actually move shit around. That's annoying. Downloads. There's nothing in downloads. It's up, it's up, it's up. What do you think my fucking hilarious... Oh, I remember what my intro is now. What we should just... Why is the mic not working? No, is it working? Was it just lagging? What the fuck was going on with the microphone just then? Did you not hear me? I was being funny. What is this? Hold on. Oh, it's like a 20-minute video and it... Oh my god, you can like skip through it on here. There's like a timeline. I've never seen this before on fucking... on fucking, OBS. We love OBS updates. There we go. This is a funny intro. Oh, what we should do... Somebody needs to make a compilation of all my funniest intros. I think I've done this before, though.
What on earth could you be crying about?
Everybody, a leader, he said that he's only got 40 minutes to do this review.
Oh my god. It's true. This will be our first like sub 50-minute thing in a long time.
Well, he was right in the end. Crying. That was pretty funny, huh? Anyway, I'm trying to look at some rankings here. Was I doing something else? No. Is the microphone working? Yes. Anyway. Lost Children, based. We love... Oh, we got Skyrim ambience. I need some ambience in the background. Why does he have so many chatters? Prologue, Vinland Saga. Obviously the best Vinland Saga arc. No diff. Hold on, we're going to make a top 20 arc thingy after this. Vagabond. Bleach again. Sasuke Retrieval. This is just Water 7, but worse. This is Miller the Killer's favorite Naruto arc. Disgusting. Monogatari. Alita is going to read that soon. No, I'm confusing it with that thing I always confuse it with. Haruhi Suzumiya. Fucking lame-ass, gay-ass JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Embarrassing pain. What? Why did we split pain into 2? Just put it as 1 and put it at 26. Anyway, that was weird. Does Sasuke fight Itachi between them? If so, then it kind of makes sense to split them up. But what is there, an individual Itachi versus Sasuke arc? Fated battle between brothers? Is that just the last arc of Naruto that's like literally just the last fight? That's interesting. I mean, it's the greatest thing ever put to fiction. But a shitty Wano is certainly not better than it. But that's okay. The final battle is just its own arc. That's pretty funny. I guess it's weird if you count it as part of the war arc. Conviction up here. If you're going to split up Conviction and Lost Children and have them both on here, what's the point? Also, is Lost Children better than Conviction? Well, I was going to say it doesn't have a long-ass, boring-ass Father Muskus fight, but it does have a long-ass, boring-ass fucking Rosine fight. No, the Rosine fight is probably the best Berserk fight. Guts gets, like, stabbed through the mouth. That's pretty cool. Anti-Spy... Shut up. Succession War, Hunter x Hunter ongoing. There's no war going on in Hunter x Hunter. They fucking hunt animals, you idiot. Whoa! Okay. Now, I like to suck the cock of Naruto more than the average man. But if I'm reading this right, and fated battle between brothers is the final Naruto fight, it's definitely better than the war. Right? Like, you can count them as 1 and say it's the best Naruto arc. I would probably agree with you. But it's interesting. Most people hate this war arc, too, so that's kind of cute. Fated battle between brothers. Yeah, it's just the ending. Leader, I hope you didn't read that. Farmland or Rubenheim? This is like the last monster one. Farmland is way better than fucking Monster. Alexander disagrees. Alright, let's get this thing going. Summit War Saga One Piece. Whatever. Syrup Village is better. Peak Fiction tier, Ultimate AJ Core tier. Oh my god, it's so subjective. I have seen this. I remember thinking Skypiea was funny for being here. York New. I nearly started that arc, or I guess I did start it. Marley is interesting. Like, splitting Marley from the last one is like, I guess Marley is like a neat little 12-chapter thingy where it introduces some characters. Liberio, bro, that was it. I hate Attack on Titan. I don't know why, but in my recollection, I just hate it. Everything's annoying about it to me. Millennium Falcon being this high and being above Golden Age is cool. The more I think about it, the more I might disagree, but it's just because I haven't read this stuff in so long. The biggest thing that hurts this arc is that it doesn't really have, like, an start or an end. Like, there's no, like, actual thing going on. Unless the actual thing is Griffith coming to power. In that case, who gives a fuck? Like, it's probably when the Berserk group is at the best. And that's probably the best aspect of Berserk in its entirety. But is that even true? Like, Isma isn't there. Why do I love Isma so much? Why the whole time did I like that Mermaid Fujimoto thing? Because it was just Isma and Isidro. But even then, like, I'm not going to put the Sea God arc so high. I remember Guts fighting the Sea God for 10 chapters. It was boring. Return to Shinganshina. Is that any good? Attack on Titan stopped being good at the end of the Uprising arc. Can we just admit it? Jesus Christ. And Berserk started being good at, like, volume 10. And then it stopped being good at, like, volume... whenever the eclipse started. Anyway. Haikyuu. Is Haikyuu good? Do I believe anybody that likes Haikyuu? The LM girls like Haikyuu. You know what was interesting? Pivoting. My favorite girls, you know, I've finished... well, actually, I haven't even finished them. But, you know, they did, Sopranos reactions, and I've been watching them as I've been going. It's been very endearing. They watched The Shitty Wire first, and they always reference it in The Sopranos, which is not allowed. Season 6, episode 21. I don't know if I like this or I do like this. Which is funny, because, right, they react, they freak out at the ending, and then they come back like a month later to do the discussion. And the discussion is an hour long, which is cool. Like, it's the last one, so why not? And it's cool. They say interesting things. It is fascinating watching them watch stuff because, and it's the same way with Mad Men, where it's like, as a guy, you watch these shows and you sort of like intellectualize the boys being bad guys, you know, like Tony Soprano, he's like a bad guy. Walter White, you know, he's like a bad guy or something. But you're like, oh, also, this is like the greatest reaction to ever happen. I think the reaction to the movie is like an hour and a half long. Fuck the blind wave rule of like, you know, this is the first reaction channel I value the opinion of. Because whenever they start a show, I watch like the first 7 minutes. Like I watched the first 7 minutes of them talking about Andor because I just wanted to know what they knew about Andor. And then obviously the reaction started and I didn't watch anymore. I did it for Bochi the Rock too. It's crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I watched this whole thing. This whole thing was great. This is like the best reaction I've ever seen. Like they actually, they cut like 3 scenes I didn't think they should have cut. But it's just like they reacted to every little thing. Like everything. They're still going. The reaction is unironically an hour and a half. And look, they came back later. Like a different day to do the recording. Also, this video was posted 11 months later. Like if you go back, there's comments from 11 months ago. Which is really cool. I don't know why that's cool, but it is. Oh, intellectualizing the boys being bad. Because in the moment, you're always rooting for Tony Soprano to win. And when Carmela Soprano is being an annoying bitch, you're like, shut up! Tony Soprano's trying to do cool things right now. And it's very funny that just like being a woman makes you have like the exact opposite thing where you're like they hated all of the characters in The Sopranos for like the last 2 seasons. Like they just like wanted them to die. And it was a very interesting watch. And they're kind of like that in Mad Men too, where they obviously judge the boys a lot more for doing bad things. And it's just like, man, men and women, they be different. Because obviously there's the very funny, and this would happen a lot where the Sopranos fandom would get mad at them in the comments. Because they never did any of the jokes, which, you know, that's the top tier of respect. No, I'm having so much fun streaming. You can't go flat now. So there's like base level Sopranos fans where it is like what I just said, but they don't actually believe it. They just say it because they think it sounds cool that like a bad guy is the main character in their show. But they actually just like love and worship like Tony Soprano. And like they would clash with the girls a lot in like the comments. It was very funny. There would always be like and it wasn't a big subsection, but it's like a 48 liked comment where it's like, man, these bitches need to shut the fuck up and just enjoy the show. Why are they always complaining? It was like always really funny. And then most of the time, and I'm finding this the case more and more with like reaction videos, where it's just like they ignore the reaction. They just like, The Sopranos is the most meme to death, like retarded fan base to ever exist. Where they will just like, it's the episode where that one quote that they all say on Reddit to each other all the time happens. So the top 7 comments are just like the quote or like an iteration on the quote, and it's got like 300 upvotes. And the girls in the video will react to this thing and be like, "Well, that was fucking stupid," and we didn't laugh at all. And it's like, you would think the comments would be mad that they didn't laugh at the joke that they all think is hilarious, but they're just like, don't watch it. Like, they just show up to leave the comment and then leave. It's very funny. And there's also like there's one Sopranos episode where Lady Gaga, before she's famous, plays like one of the friends in AJ's group, and just because I was watching that episode, I just watched a random blind wave reaction to that episode today. It's just like all the comments like, "This is the Lady Gaga episode." 300 upvotes. It's like, stop saying the same shit. It's so fucking annoying. But anyway, it's an interesting reaction series, and because I think Film Buff does this too, but he like gets in the same outfit to do it, to lie to you, to think that he just that he just did the discussion or whatever, right? And he also does a new thing now where he just has screenshots or whatever. That's all funny. But like everybody pretends to care what Film Buff has to say about things, and I was one of them. I used to be like, I'm pretending to care, but I don't. I don't really care at all. But I think I actually do care about what they say afterwards, because they do say interesting things. But a lot of the time I am annoyed at them too, which is funny, because it's just like, no, that's not what happened, idiot, but whatever. I see Miller the Killer saying the Film Buff method in chat. I arrived at the conclusion independently, so I don't think I'm copying. Where are we up to? Surely listen to what he says for some of them. I'm busy. Oh, Ari's doing Haruhi based? No, he said he wasn't because it was ongoing or something. Something interesting he could actually like review that I would actually be interested in listening to, unlike Shitty Jujutsu Kaisen. Alira, he's not going to do it. Chairman election is to piss me off type arc. I don't know what that is. He likes Wano a little too much. He loves Kaido. We watched a video about it one time. But this is no average man. Return to Shinganshino is good except the part where Reiner's brain goes into his balls. True, remember when everybody complained about that? I remember pretending to be mad about that when it happened in the manga. Oh, how convenient. Yeah, Millennium Empire is like split in two and they're like completely different arcs. And there's no like, yeah, it's very weird. The Film Buff method, autosave method. Fuck these other channels, they're not cool. The blonde one was sobbing at Look Back. Oh my god, she cries so much. And she's supposed to be the cool one, right? She's like the mean one. So obviously she's my favorite. But then she cries all the time. What's with these mean girls always crying all the time? It's not good. But that's Lola. And the other one is Milana. Or whatever. But you would think the blonde one would be Milana because every Melina that's ever been popular in streaming has always been blonde. But that's not the case. And they're not dating, but the one with the brown hair is gay. We got that settled? The Look Back franchise is growing. Kill me true. I did see Look Back is getting a live action adaptation today. Look Back. How mid? Sisters was better. Anyway, we're trying to rank these things. Anyway. Chimera Antark, isn't it great? I'm sure it is, little bro. I'm sure it is. War for Paradis, I'm sure it's good. Oh, it got third. It is funny that Jockey Bacon just hates Chimera Ant or whatever. Very funny. He plays chess with the little girl, and the old guy fights and dies, I think. Spoiler. And Gon decapitates that one girl that Alidori wants to fuck. Little weird, Alidori, little weird. Okay, let's skip. Let's hear him out for 1 minute.
Oh, unbelievably emotional and profound. I couldn't believe how much
he sounds just like his videos, huh?
I love this. That when I watched it the first time on rewatch. Sorry, when I got to it on my second watch of the series. It spoke to me so much. I adore it so much. This arc is everything to me. Exactly, Joshua. I tweet about it a lot. The dynamic there is very Umineko.
I don't know what he's saying, Miller the Killer.
Love of this arc,
but he is talking about profundity or whatever, which is boring. Chimera was good because it takes like 50 episodes. Chimera Ant is impossible to hate, lol, while Jockey Bacon's doing it. What blackmail do you think Fujimoto has on the entertainment industry? I think Look Back made way more money than they ever expected it to. So now we're going to make a fucking live action, you betcha, bitch. Get your dumb asses back in the theater. I think Kyle would like Monogatari. Mass Psychosis. It is funny that, like, Fujimoto just has a reputation of, like, being good. But none of these people understand why he's good. It's so fucking retarded. It does feel like something people are pretending to like. Just to seem, like, smart. Which is, like, the antithesis of Fujimoto works. Like, Fujimoto works are, like, so retarded that they're smart in like, a certain aspect. But, like, the point isn't they're retarded. Why are we pretending that it's, like, peak cinema or some shit? And why are we mad when he's obviously influenced by porn? Chainsaw Man is the pornography of Shonen Jump. It's retarded. It's base. It's gross. Can we fucking figure this shit out? It's this fucking shitty anime Elite already likes that had fucking insert shots of Aki cutting carrots. Made these fucking idiots think it was cinematic or some shit. How'd I fucking kill myself? I hate Chainsaw Man people. I don't care about Charlie. Top 50 arcs.
Alright, to start.
You better have it written out too.
Games.
Oh my god, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same arcs. Greed Island, boring. One best guy ever likes it. Munich. Let's look this up. Let's see which one this is. Munich Monster. Is it the dumb one that Yes, true. It is the one with the side characters. I don't know. I remember liking these two or something. I can't remember what happened to them. I think they survived, actually.
And this was a way for him to create a
This
game
just feels like the same thing, right? It's all the same series and everything, too.
It has some moments to meet.
Millennium Falcon at 20 based. Fantasia? What? Do people like Fantasia now? I missed this fucking thing. Mob Psycho, Clash of the Titans, Hell vs. Light. Did he literally do? Oh, I guess maybe he did. Maybe he might even say at the beginning of this, like he was influenced by Alexander's doing this, and he wanted to make his own.
1,000-year blood war of Bleach.
Which means he has to have an
After
interesting
World
number
War
one,
One,
right?
maybe-
No. This doesn't seem very interesting at all. Return to Shinganshina. It was pretty cool when they fought, huh? I mean, Levi versus the Beast Titan's the greatest fight in anything, you know? What is it? Just it's going to be Chimera Ant. Is it on here yet? Oh, my goodness. This is great. Hold on, I want to do it. I literally have no opinions, though. I don't have an arc that stands out to me as, like, something that's good. Oh, my God, I already wrote those out. Oh, my God, I already wrote those out. Oh, my God, I already wrote those out. Oh, my God. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I forgot to add that. The lesbian girl said they hated it, so that's funny. I already wrote all that out. We're not going to have time to do this. What the fuck is the best arc? So, like, One Piece is a 10, but I wouldn't say any of those arcs are very good. So what? We've got Golden Age arc. Falcon arc. What? Prologue arc? Pain arc? I'm out of arcs already that I like. Do I even like the prologue arc? Do I like anything? Attack on Titan's not going on here right now. I don't know how I feel about it. Monster sucks. Devilman doesn't have arcs. Do I like any of the individual Chainsaw Man arcs enough to put them on here? Not really. These are the 4 arcs I like. I don't like any others. I've only watched the Naruto War arc once. Number 1, Little Garden. Number 2, Syrup Village. Number 3, Golden Age. True. Little Garden was so good. Remember when Zoro's just gonna pose and become a wax figure? Because he wants it to be cool? That shit was epic. Remember when you find out the mountains were the fish they caught back in the day? We need some fucking recontextualization of this One Piece to bump it up. He's the Kyle to Alexander's Nate. True. He's more of a director than a manga Kyle. He has that movie spirit. That porn movie spirit, if you know what I'm saying. And he's not that good, lol. What the fuck is Miller the Killer saying? Oh, Fujimoto? No, Fujimoto's the best. He's the only good mangaka to ever exist. Just put Chimera Ant arc on top and call it a day. Doesn't the glaze make you want to watch/read Hunter x Hunter? Don't think about it until after One Piece. No comment. You know what I saw on Twitter the other day? And this is commenting a little bit. Streaming is alien to surprises, right? The plan is to do Hunter x Hunter exactly how I'm doing One Piece. It's like gonna happen. Like I nearly started it today. I was gonna keep it a secret because I wanted to upload it, like I uploaded that One Piece video. But now I want to tell this little anecdote, and it is. I was gonna do it in tandem because I wanted to, which will be the death of One Piece and Hunter x Hunter. So too bad, Miller. I saw the page of Gon like realizing that the sexy cat girl killed his friend Kite or whatever. I didn't say a slur. That's the guy's name, I'm pretty sure. And like the page was like great. I liked how it was laid out. There was just like things everywhere. He was just freaking out, and I'm like, anime fucking sucks. Why would I ever watch the Hunter x Hunter anime? This is retarded. Obviously, I should read it, and it'll be quicker and stuff. And then I don't have to rewatch those episodes that I watched. So yes, I will read Hunter x Hunter soon. Lamau, hell yeah, takes me back. And yeah, it is like the things that were popular on the secondary ENT channel initially, with the Hunter x Hunter episode talks through and the Naruto ones, and we're bringing them all back. I think. Actually, I don't remember whose channel Naruto is supposed to be going on. Me and Alita already have a good understanding now, where it's whichever. We don't even do the like half and half thing, because who gives a fuck. It's whichever one we think will get the most views. And honestly, at this point, Ordinary Ari is kind of dead on God when it's like a reoccurring thing. So I have no idea which channel we should put the Naruto ones on. And Miller Killer, you better... Are you finished this fucking manga yet? Did I make a spoiler joke in this video about Scopper's Gaban that you didn't even get, you fucking idiot? Is Elbath finished yet? Can we hurry this fucking shit up? Because you have to watch Naruto too. And don't forget it. Or read it, or whatever you're gonna do. Yeah, the anime looks ugly compared to the manga, lol. You know what looks epic? That old Hunter x Hunter anime. The birth of secondary ENT. True. Back in the day. Fucking 6 years ago or something. But yeah. Because I think it's an okay structure, this video thing. Because it is easy to do. And I don't have any quality assurance. Because Minty was making fun of me today. He's like, you should obviously just put these One Piece videos on the main channel. But, like, then I have to quality control them a little bit. Because it is true, the editing is basically what a normal video is. Not that I've made a normal manga video in a while. Cancel this, I don't want to delete this. But it just is the scripting and, like, actually having an idea. And, like, the point where I like to re-record things now so that, like that beginning line where I was supposed to say, I've conquered another arc in One Piece or whatever, and I said, I covered. And I was like, I could go back to the car and re-record just for this one line, but I'm not going to do that, because fuck it, this is just a secondary ENT video. It's something that I would actually have to consider if I put it on the main channel. But anyway. I'm close. Yeah, you should put them on the main channel. No, I look like a loser. This Denji video has to do good. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking have a crisis. Because I do have to figure something out. And the crisis might be Footy ENT is now the main focus. Because that is, like, proven easy success. God, it actually is like a... No, I'm overselling this a bit. But the Footy ENT shit is actually like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Like, there is very clearly a, like, need for this in the space. But I want to make these outstanding videos I need to make. I need to go inside and make this fucking Denji video. But instead I'm streaming and talking about shitty chibi reviews. You should pivot to Footy ENT and be AFL. AFL is lame. I would never follow a lame-ass sport. Also, you're now the second biggest sport in Australia in terms of viewership. So the views are going down and nobody cares about you. One Piece is so popular that Alexander's main channel had the hours-long unscripted reviews of each arc and it didn't interrupt the channel. This is true. I need this buggy video to do good. I think it's fine, even if this one doesn't get, like, a rocket up in views at all. Like, the next one is going to be, like, best arc in One Piece, Syrup Village Revisit or whatever, and that will get views, I'm pretty sure. So we're fine on that front. But, like, how much time should I focus on doing the One Piece thing? No, this fucking Denji video. No, it's so bad. It just needs to be done, and then everything would be less bad. One Piece's secret best arc? I mean, I can just be more inflammatory, right? That is a better title and thumbnail. If it didn't, like... Where the fuck is the stupid fucking thing? We're not going to get to watch that cheap reviews video. We got, like, 2 minutes left. Like, this second part, like, One Piece Revisit Arc 2 Orange Town, like, the videos probably would do better if it didn't have this, and it did have a title, like Miller said, where it was, like, the literal title is just One Piece's secret best arc, and then it's Kuro in, like, a silhouette, and you can't really tell what it is, but maybe if you're a big One Piece fan, you can tell what it is, and it makes you angry, so you click. But, like, I like the structure of the. I like how the title looks. I want to do it this way. So it is like the cucking of success for what? It's not even artistic pursuit. It's like weird OCD decision making. The only good One Piece arc. It is true. No, Little Garden exists. That one was good. This video is going to do good too, guys. We're going to hit 500 subs before the end of the year. That was my goal, right? 500 secondary ENT subs? Let's see what
Millions
this
of
video has to
activists,
say.
Karens, and feminists are upset with Fujimoto being inspired by an adult film. And a lot of these individuals are apparently avid readers.
What a what a weird chibi reviews like specific like from my reading it wasn't really feminist that much that were making fun of it. There was like that was a subsection of it, but it like started like I think it's just like people with Miller's mindset where they're like porn's pretty like embarrassing to be influenced by. But I don't know. I didn't see the totality of the tweets. It is really true that we are like have you ever heard somebody come on here and say that the internet is really segmenting, guys, and it's really putting us in our own little groups, and it's making society a bunch worse? But it is really true where it's like Twitter feels like its own world. Like there are people that just don't have a Twitter account that just like watch YouTube videos, and like if we're tracking a graph, where's a graph? I know everything about graphs. I have stocks now. So there's like Twitter people. This is Twitter people's opinion of Fujimoto, right? So it goes up, we're up big. Then there's like a massive dip. Porn! And then it's gonna like go up. And then it's gonna be like this. But like here, there's gonna be another dip. It's gonna be, isn't this the guy that watched pornography? And then it's gonna go back up. And it's gonna be, isn't this the guy that ate his pet goldfish? And it's just gonna be like, this is the shit. But on YouTube, this is the YouTube bar graph. It's just like this. Man, Chainsaw Man's about movies. And then it's like this forever. This is supposed to be straight line, by the way. And there's like no dip. They didn't even know about this. And they probably won't even watch this video to know about this. And then there's like a whole different Reddit one. I'm trying to click off this fucking thing and it keeps clicking on things. It's like, man, perception of Fujimoto is really based on the areas in which you inhabit. And none of it has meaning, maybe, or all of it has meaning. Twitter got Donald Trump elected, people say. So what the fuck do I know? I want to kill this guy. Hey, Mr. Gems, you're not allowed to say that in chat. I'm only allowed to say things slightly adjacent to that in my presence, all right? Look at the thumbnail of the video I DM'd you. I will in a second. Am I allowed to say that? He did what to his goldfish? I know, crazy, right? Did I just get the second battery warning? I can't tell. Should I just open it? I ain't gonna leak anything. Chainsaw Man spoilers, what's this? Oh, Miller the Killer Minty Elo being a bitch. Syrup Village is good? Wow, tinfoil One Piece with Alexander? Oh no, my god. How do we get these great collaborations? We need to branch out. We need somebody get totally not Mark on call, and I'll be nice to him. I didn't shit talk him that much, right? It is bad. I do think about this sometimes. It's like, if I was able to go on a Preston stream, like just theoretically, I make a bigger Game of Thrones video or some shit, or a theory video. Like, I don't think I can, in good conscience, go on there because I've even though it's just to like 8 people, I've shit talked Carmide so much that it's like unbelievable. It's like if I was on a panel one day and Alexander was there or some shit, and I was like, what do I do? Like, the ethical action is absolutely to at the beginning be like, you know, Mr. Alexander, you are sort of the butt of all of my jokes on stream, and maybe he would giggle like, oh, that's funny, that's all right, but then I'd be like, no, really, we make fun of you a lot and say you're like the worst video essayist ever. And he'd be like, oh, I guess that's not really cool, bro. Like, what an awkward interaction. And I can't just sit there and pretend to be his friend. That's evil. So, you know, what am I going to do? I think about that like with like a lot of things. There's other examples, right? Like, what if I am at a convention one day, I'm never going to a convention, and I meet the great film buff? Like, am I allowed to shake his hand and say, I always say you're faking your reactions and you're a retard? Like, we're cucking our opportunity. It's Miller the Killer's fault. He makes us toxic, and I can never be friends with Chibi Reviews now. What if I become a world famous streamer one day? I attend the Streamer Awards, and Moist Critical is there, and he's like a nice guy to me. But I say, I called you the biggest retard of all time on stream, and everybody knows it. It's not good. The price of being funny and smart. It is true, and I do think about this sometimes. It's like, what if you're dating like a YouTube feminist girl? And, like, you just have to, you can't say, like, I couldn't say the things I would say because like she would be pressured into breaking up to you, but with the mob, by the mob rather, and you would just have to like cut your words. Even like the React girls I was talking about. Like if I ever met them and like we were like friendly and like I have an interaction, then somebody cuts a stream clip of me screaming about how they're lesbian Serbians or something. But I actually like those guys. I'm fucking everything up over here. We shouldn't have become edgy. We used to be nice and watch what we said. What about all these great bread tubers I love, where I've shit-talked all their friends? I can never be friends with them either, huh? So, you know, but you know who I can be friends with one day? I can be friends with best guy ever. I would never shit-talk my favorite guys. But what if I meet Ben Saint? Have I shit-talked him? That's scary. My goodness. I can't collaborate with anybody. I'm just going to stick with Elite RE. We're going to go to the moon. Anyway, I didn't click on this link yet. If you ever become friends with Chiba Reviews, it's over. What if one day I get copyright strike and Chiba Reviews retweets my Dragon Ball Magic featuring Team Forster? I did see this video. I didn't look at it at all. I don't know if this is like a fan edit thing or I have no idea what this is. I was vaguely curious about it when I saw it, though. You can just be like Destiny and be friends with all the young girls he pulls off the street. I love ladies, all right? I would never shit talk a woman. Don't worry. It's just fanfic, looks terrible. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. I didn't know if it was like funny fanfic or if it was serious fanfic. But anyway, that's our stream. I've got 2 days off, so now I've streamed. I don't have to stream in these 2 days. I can work on my...